Same cracked screen, coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you still here. You take one more note to the mirror. Every doubt talks so loud. Every bill feels like a crowd, but your hand's still shaking. Time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, 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 wrong. Bus stop rain soaks your plan. You hum that line only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every wait writes you off as coming late, but your fire doesn't check the time. It just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they left, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it. One small step on a quiet Tuesday. One small yes when it all says walk away. Close your eyes, breathe it in, then 3. Say, if it takes all night, it still takes me. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, one who proves it wrong. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Bus stop rain soaks your plan. You hum that line only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every way writes you off as coming late, but your fire doesn't check the time. It just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong. One small step on a quiet Tuesday. One small yes when it all says walk away. Close your eyes, breathe it in, then 3. Say, if it takes all night, it still takes me. You're the one who proves it wrong. Alarm at 6, same cracked screen. Coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you still here. You take one more note. Every doubt talks so loud. Every bill feels like a crowd, but your hands still shaking. Time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels your plan, you hum that line, only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every way, right you are, that's coming late. But your fire doesn't check the time, it just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams. When the world feels heavy at the seams, yeah, when it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams. Even when they laugh, when they leave it, and the night feels too long, you're the one who proves it wrong. One small step on a quiet Tuesday, one small yes when it all says walk away. Close your eyes, breathe it in, then three say, if it takes all night, it still takes me. You're the one who proves it wrong. Alarm at 6, same cracked screen, coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you still here. You tape one more note to the mirror. Every doubt talks so loud, every bill feels like a crowd, but your hands still shaking time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams. When the world feels heavy at the seams, when it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams. Even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long, you're the one who proves it wrong. Bus stop brain soaks your plan. You hum that line, only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every way, right you are, that's coming late. But your fire doesn't check the time, it just burns and calls it light. Keep the faith in your dreams. When the world feels heavy at the seams, yeah, when it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams. Even when they laugh, when they leave it, and the night feels too long, you're the one who proves it wrong. One small step on a quiet Tuesday, one small yes when it all says walk away. Close your eyes, breathe it in, then three say, if it takes all night, it still takes me. Anything but true. Nothing left to do. Nothing left to do. The river moves without my help. The sky stays blue. Nothing left to do.
Hello, my mic was muted. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at something, doing something on YouTube, because, I don't know, they make it more, I don't know. Anyway, streaming on YouTube is weird when you have it scheduled. So when you have it scheduled, you can't just start up streaming. You have to stream RTMP through the scheduled stream. But I'm already set up to stream dual through OBS and Restream. And my screens are set up much better than YouTube's dual streaming, which just takes the horizontal and chops it, you know, just shows the center, which doesn't work that well for me, because then all you'll see is the center, which makes no sense for my channel. So now I'm trying to figure out how to have the scheduled thing and stream dual, which I think I would need to stream only the vertical through OBS Restream combo, and then stream landscape through the scheduled on YouTube. I think that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, I can't change it now that it's started. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna keep it the way it currently is. So now I have 3 streams going on YouTube. Hopefully they don't get upset, but I'm really just trying to see how this is done. But interesting. Okay, whatever. I have 3 different streams on YouTube, but that's because I'm trying to figure out their system. All right, so we're on the cherry, and I don't know why my settings get changed. Okay, so we're on the cherry. My problem with the cherry, when I started with a more muted hue or more muted color for down here, but I think that I shouldn't have done that now, come to think of it. Now, I glazed it so that it all comes together. But what I was trying to achieve was this highlighted color at the base of the cherry. But what I should have been doing was similar to what I was doing over here, which is just slowly adding the color to it. And it would have given me that same kind of reflection. I was thinking about this last night, so. And I could try to lift it, but I'm afraid if I lift it, it's gonna just show the color that I laid down, the first layer of colors that I laid down. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But, so I'm just gonna continue painting and see how far I get. I didn't really think about the dots part of it. I just wanted to paint the cherry. But I don't know, maybe we'll add dots later. All right, so we're doing okay with the cherry. I could try lifting, which means that I would need paper towel. I know that I want to lift on this edge, I think. We'll see how that goes and see if that works. Okay, so I need my glasses. There we go. I hope everybody's doing okay. I need to clean my glasses. I hope everyone's doing okay on this wonderful Tuesday. Everything seems to be streaming fine. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, so I'm just gonna see what'll happen if I lift on this side, because the color that I have down here is a bit too dark. But what I'm afraid of is if I lift it, it's gonna show the original color I started with, which I probably should not have. I should have just done, like I was explaining earlier, I should have just done the same thing that I did for the highlights up here is the same that I should have done for the highlights down here, which is just not painting as much pigment, or keeping it light basically. But I don't know, I was thinking I needed to make it more muted, but we'll see if we can lift it, which it might work. I might be able to lift it. You have to be careful with red, and I'm not the most careful person, so I'll probably mess up. But so when you're lifting, you're just wetting it down. And then you're sponging it off. So see how that lightens it? And I'm kind of thinking I need to do that. It's a little too toppy. It's kind of makes sense. I'm just afraid to like dab it and then I might have red color somewhere else and it'll put it on the white. So I'm really nervous. It's kind of working, right? Kind of. Does it look too different? Right here too, it's too, I mean, that works, right? This is why we do studies. You experiment, you take a risk, you try something, and then, you know, you hope it works. And you do all that with your studies. And then when you know better, anyway, how to handle, or you know what I mean, when you have a better idea of how to handle the next parts. I couldn't help it. I wanted to darken that. And sometimes I will intentionally take a risk on something just to see how it'll go. All right, so I kind of like how that's going. This actually needs to go darker through here. I think it could afford to. I just don't want to make it such a line, because it's not a line. It's like jaggedy, you know? See, the lives are great because you get to see me struggle. You get to see me like try to figure things out. All right, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
It was the hush before a move, the tear that doesn't cry. No story left to tell, no meaning left to prove. The things became a steady hum that simply moves. Gratitude without words, gratitude without words. It fills the space where sound dissolves and still is heard. Gratitude without words, no form, no.
See, you can make corrections in watercolor.
Just the warmth of being here, exactly
Oh, hey, what's up?
the same.
Hey, Trovo. Meow.
Like standing
Oh, hold on.
in a wide old field with nothing left to see. The heart grows quiet in its fullness and forgets how to speak.
I have my mod is Nightbot. Nightbot's mean.
And stayed while what stayed became ground. And thank you slipped beyond the voice
I don't know. It's something like that, right?
to now.
Okay, so it's getting too like it's too high now, isn't it? Where's my reference image? I need to stop doing this without a reference image. All right, so it actually goes down more. We'll work on it. Okay.
Before the asking formed in sound, before the thought knew how, the answer settled into place and waits no longer now. the sea, how it should come to rest. It moves because it always did, and knows the way is yes. Nothing to convince, nothing left to show. The truth does not announce itself, it simply is. And so, it is already so. It is already so. I stand inside the knowing and let the current go. It is already so. It is already so. No force, no claim, no effort made. The root has always grown. The bell was rung before I heard the flame, before the spark. What's meant for me was never lost. It lured me in the dark. I do not chase what knows my name. I do not rush the tide.
I have to tone down that highlight back there.
I became the one
There's a lot more happening.
opened wide. This is done. This is known. I rest here. I am home. It is already so. It is already so. I breathe inside the certainty and let the silence know. Already, already, already so.
I think it's working enough. Working good enough.
Already, already. is becoming gently stop and simply left to watching, no echo left to call. The answer folded into now and softened. And so it is, and so it is. No vow to make, no wish to fix. And so it is as it has been. The truth requires no ending and no beginning. The circle never opened, the door was never wide. There was no distance to return from, no edge to step inside. What sought and what was waiting forgot they were two things, and settled into quiet truth without a sound.
Have a good broadcast. Thank you. Sorry if I didn't see your chat sooner. I get focused on what I'm doing. I need to pay attention to my chat. No thunder in the sky, no sign upon the hill, just a soft and steady change. I almost missed it still. The night did not announce the dawn, it simply slipped away, and something I had waited for was standing in the day. No more Okay.
Was never truly lost. The door opened quietly, without a sound or plea. I did not push, I did not pull, it opened into me. The door opened quietly, right where I stood.
I have to redo that section.
Wasn't moving toward the way became the door. Like moss upon the ancient stone, like breath inside the chest. It happened while I wasn't looking, while before the fire knew flame. It wasn't hidden from my sight, or distant, dark or far. It waited in the quiet place of who I already are. I did not need to be shown what my soul always knew. The map was drawn in every breath I only followed through. I remember the way, I remember the way, not as something I discovered, but what never went away. I remember the way, I remember the way. The knowing arose like morning light and gently chose my day. The stones beneath the traveler's feet recall each step I take. The path and I are not two things, no choice I need to make. What's meant for me remembers me before I call its name. I walk as one who's been here once and knows the road the same. This is familiar. This is home. I walk in memory. I remember the way and let the body lead. The mind grows quiet in the trust of what no proof can feed. Remember, remember, remember.
I think it kind of conveys it. Okay.
Just a quiet inner turning where the question fell away. I didn't need another sign or one more reason why. Something in me took its seat and chose to stay inside. Not convinced, not persuaded, not held up by proof or test. The waiting loosened its grip and I exhaled and rested. I am settled in the yes, I am settled in the yes. No return to almost, no leaning into less. I am settled in the yes, like a stone within the bed of a river that has chosen where it's led. The mind may wander now and then, like clouds that pass the hill, but the ground beneath my standing does not move, it's still. I don't revisit what I chose or bargain with the door. The part of me that wondered once does not live here anymore. The choice is made. I remain. I stand in what is so. Settled in the yes, settled in the yes. The body knows the truth, the breath does the rest.
I covered up where I'm supposed to add something different. I'm gonna wait because I don't want it to bleed into this highlight. So I'm gonna wait till that dries. So I don't have it like exactly perfect, this center part. I'm just doing the best I can to hint at it.
Nothing arrived,
I even lost my highlight. That's okay.
nothing knocked my door. I woke inside a steady air
It's good enough.
than I had breathed before.
Okay, I think it's dry enough.
The ground knew where to stay, and everything I want.
So there's nothing white right here, so.
Was simply here today. No surprise to carry, no relief to explain. What once felt distant learned my name and stayed. This is the way things are. This is the way things are. No wishing, no becoming, no near and no far. This is the way things are, like night becoming dawn. Nothing changed, and yet somehow all the waiting's gone. I don't remember crossing lines or stepping into new. The world just softened at the edges and let me move right through. What used to feel exceptional now breathes beneath my skin. The miracle grew ordinary and lives within. This feels
Yeah, you wouldn't even really see what's going on unless you were looking really closely.
This feels right. I belong here. The way things are. The way things right. I rest inside the rhythm of what's already as it is, as it is. This is the way things are. This is the way things are. No wishing, no becoming, no near and no far. This is the way things are, like night becoming dawn. Nothing changed, and yet somehow all the waiting's gone. The waiting's gone. All the waiting's gone.
A little wonky.
I no longer scan the horizon for signs I should begin. The ground beneath me answers before the thought comes in. No keeping watch for movement, no measuring the tide. What's meant to hold me steady is already inside. I don't lean into tomorrow or replay yesterday. The moment learned how to
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good.
trust me to stay.
Does it look done though? This is really too dark. That's okay.
Rest in the knowing, like the body knows the breath without being shown it. I rest in the knowing.
I love this song.
No proof, no crowning, just the quiet truth that needs no sounding.
I don't know. I think it's pretty done, right? For a study.
Remember stillness from before it learned to race.
Maybe a bit more around here.
Urgency and time picked up
Okay.
its pace. What's real does not demand me or call me to defend. It settles like a steady hand and holds me till the end. All is well. All is held. I am safe. Resting. Resting in the knowing. I lay down the long reaching. I loosen my hold on why, and something turned its face toward me without being asked to try. The chase dissolved into stillness.
A little too bright, so
Wanting learn to sleep,
cover it up.
and what I thought I had to find, remembered where I'd be. I stopped leaning forward, and the world leaned in. The
It's not
moment
quite that bright. It's so bright.
I could begin.
Okay.
What I sought now seeks me. What I sought now seeks me. I stand inside the meeting point and let it come to be. What I sought now seeks me without a sound or sign. No longer
It's very subtle.
move toward it moves in perfect time.
That's pretty good.
To meet me finds its way without a single test. I don't announce availability or call across the sea. The tide responds to quiet shores that already.
You probably should have the shadow down, which is always scary because it's so smooth, you know? But that's what studies are for. Hold on, let me take a picture of this and then do the shadow. Too funny. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good where it is. My camera never gets it right. The colors. And I don't know how to do that. Like in person, it looks really cool. It looks really, really good. Not perfect, but really good. And then on camera, it just looks so too contrasty. But whatever. Yeah, it doesn't look the same. It doesn't have the same depth as in person. But do what you can.
The river or paddle toward the sea. The current knows its own course and carries me gently. No longer do I measure or watch for what will come. The tide holds me like a child and hums a quiet drum. I can release the what is coming already cradles me.
There's a very subtle shadow right there, and I just trying to nail it. Oh, I know how to do it. Hold on. Okay, there's that, but then I also need to darken underneath it.
Chase, I simply breathe inside. I am carried.
Yeah, something like that. Oops. Okay, so I need the shadow. This is wet, so I'm a little nervous. That's the other thing too, when you're doing, when you have to lay down watercolor next to something that you've darkened, there's a danger of wetting that pigment, because there's a lot of pigment there, and it spreading once you get it wet, even though it's dry. Sometimes, sometimes that happens. So you just got to be careful. Shadows are scary. Well, I took a picture, but the picture didn't turn out that good. Whatever. It just, ugh. I don't know how to take a picture of this. Well, thank you, Coco Art. That's the goal. Is to, this is watercolor. Like, add more challenge to it. I feel like it's more challenging just because watercolor has a mind of its own, likes to do what it wants. So you have to really control it. I mean, you know, I could still keep working on this, but it's a study. It's me learning how to do this particular painting. And I'm trying to take a picture, but the picture never turns out. Look how bright. It makes everything so contrasty. I don't get it. I don't know how to take the picture of it. At least not for now. I might have to take it outside and take a picture. Dang it. All right, so now I want to do the, oh, you know what? I will do the shading tomorrow because I want to flatten, see how it's all dancing. It's, what do you call this? Buckled? Yeah. It's a bit buckled. So I'm going to start tomorrow and just do the shadowing for tomorrow, and then we'll figure out the next painting. Because I could keep working on this, like make it even more realistic, like all this really much closer to the reference. I don't know, aren't you guys bored of it? I'm not bored of it. I just worry people are bored of it because I can spend like days on one section. I will come again tomorrow. I really liked your art. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep painting. Yep. I show up, at least for now, I live stream from 10 a.m. Pacific time to about noon Pacific time. So another hour I'm here. But I don't really want to do the shadow with it buckled like this, because remember our last painting? I'll show you what we did last time. Can I go wider? A little bit. All right, so we did this orchid, and then I put a background to it, and then I hated it. Are you ending the stream now? No, I have another hour that I'm streaming. And then we did this one. They're not completely done. Like I need to darken this center area a little bit more. But these are not final paintings. They're my studies. So I'm just learning how to do the image. If I wanted to do it bigger, you know what I mean? So I learned some things about this painting. And if I wanted to do a big one, it'll be easier. Same thing with the rose. We did the rose for Valentine's Day. And we did this rose. That was the first one for February. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. And I tried to help beginners with hyper watercolor. That's my goal, just to hang out and paint. I want to do cohorts, really, where everybody's doing one painting and I'm like helping them along the way. That's the vision I have. It's so pretty. I make sketches, but when I use watercolors, everything gets ruined. I know, right? That's what happened to me when I first started watercolor. It's a totally separate beast that you have to understand, learn. This is a little too harsh. Trying to loosen it up. Okay. Yeah, you have to learn how to manage watercolor. It's a totally different medium. So I came from colored pencils and, graphite, colored pencils, Conte, charcoal. I come from that. And with those mediums, wherever you put it, it stays put. Like, it doesn't try to move around. And, if you layer it, you just layer it. Nothing, you don't have to worry about too many things. With watercolor, it's different because it reactivates. So every time you even try to layer, that lower painting or the pigments that you laid down might move. And that all depends on how stiff your brush is too, how much water you have in your brush and how stiff the bristles are. So the corrector brushes, so if I want to lift, you know how you use an eraser to lift graphite? In watercolor, you would use a slightly stiffer brush with a little bit of water, and you agitate it a little bit, trying not to damage the paper, and then you lift it with your like a paper towel. That's what I have, paper towel. And that's your eraser. So it reactivates. It's really, just a few things to learn. It's not really that hard once you understand how that medium works. Then it makes it all easier. But you also have to have good supplies.
Chase the moments, they find me as their own. The dance of all creation moves in and moves around, and I, a quiet witness, and both lost and found.
Can you hear me okay? Oh man. Hello. Can you hear me? My power went out. Okay, good. Man, my screen's all messed up. Man. Oh no. There we go. Oh my gosh. My power went out. Look at that, all my lights turned off. Man, that was weird. It's not even stormy or anything. Ouch, that's so glary. Ooh. All right, so I hope you got that. So with the paper I'm using, it looks like this. So this is the paper I'm using right now. It's the pink colored Arche. It's hot press. It's very, very flat, very smooth. There's no texture to it at all. And that's what we use if you want to do very detailed, hyper-realistic stuff. You use hot press. You can use cold press, but it can get frustrating if you're really trying to get nitty-gritty and very detailed. I can zoom in and so it's really smooth. Like I was all playing with this part, you know, and it's not quite clean yet, but I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning it up that much. Boop. So yeah, it's very smooth. 140 pounds. The brushes I'm using, I've been really loving these silver black velvet brushes. They're really good. They hold, in every brush you get, you'll have to learn how that brush works, how much water it'll hold for you. But general rule, synthetics generally hold less water and pigment than natural hairs. And each brush, you have to learn how it works, you know, how much it's going to dump on your painting and how much you can lift with it, that kind of stuff. And the only way to learn it is to use them to do the painting. But these black silver, if you're interested in hyper, these silver black velvet brushes are really great. So they're a blend. It's a combination of black squirrel hairs and synthetic. So what you get that way is the squirrel hair holds really good water and pigment, and then it's super sharp, which is awesome. But the synthetic hairs help it have more, what do you call it? Spring. I think that's what it's called, spring. So generally speaking, synthetics are like stiffer. The stiffness, that's the spring, is the stiffness. So the blend of the bristles for the black silver or the silver black velvet brushes I really, really love. And you don't really know that, you don't learn that until you use other brushes. Like you don't realize how good something is sometimes until you use a different thing for a while. The paper you use gets spoiled because of water. I'm new to watercolor drawing. I will get a lot of help from what you told me. Oh yeah. Yeah, stop by, hang out anytime. I like hanging out with people online. Oh yeah, we did snowmen too in January. Where is my, oh, I don't know where my photo album went for the snowman. Oh, there it is. I'll show you. So last year I did these and I was having a hard time looking up references, like ideas for scenes, different scenes for snowmen. I did these 3. But then this year, I put together 48 different images for snowman, and we started painting them in January. So these are some of the ones that we did. Like this one, so learning how to do, you know, fading backgrounds. And then I did this guy in sunlight. This one's my favorite. I love this one. And then we did, so I have singles, images of single snowmen, and then images of couples. We started the first couple this year. And then I have family reference images too. We did that for January. And then March, I'm just thinking that we do like a fruit, a single fruit, and then working on that. So we started with a cherry. It's so much more wider than the reference because I kept going out. But it's cute. Yeah, ask away. Ask any questions you have. I'll tell you from my experience what I've learned. Boop, boop, boop. That's cool. So I had a power outage for like a second and my stream's doing okay. It just reconnected everything, I guess. It's pretty neat. Everything seems to be working still. All right, so I'm gonna work on the stem for a while. Let this dry. I've been working on this for an hour, and then I'll work on this a little bit more. But before I continue, I'm gonna take a break, just like go to the bathroom, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I will be right back. You grab something to drink or something. I don't know, but let me mute my mic because that's important. I'll be back.
Turned in silent streams. The wind that passed my quiet hand was carrying my dreams. No force, no plan, no need. The world aligns with me. Each heartbeat finds its echo in every tree and sea. The field responded, the field responded. I am in the rhythm of all that moves around me. The field responded, the field responded. Each thought I held quietly became reality. The sky leaned low to meet the earth, the rivers bent to greet, and everything that I had known felt whole beneath my feet. I did not call, I did not push, I simply let it be, and in the still silent pulse found its way to me. stepped outside the counting, the ticking learned to rest. Moments loosened all their edges and did what they do best. What once felt late or early lost meaning in the flow. The clock forgot to hurry and everything said go. I was never out of season, never out of place.
I was all talking. My mic was on mute. Okay, so I'm just gonna work on the stem for a bit. Oh. Ooh, this is what greens.
What mattered met me gently and didn't ask to pass. I didn't chase a moment or try to make it mine. The door arrived already open, right on time.
must have thrown it away. Dang it. This is why I like or love ceramic palettes. They're so easy to work with.
Pieces learned each other's names. safely turned around. I didn't force a meaning or draw a straighter line. The picture formed by letting go of trying to design. The long way was the short way, the wrong turn was the door. Every step that felt uncertain knew what it was for. Everything fell into place. Everything fell into place, not all at once, but all in grace. Everything fell into place like stars remembered where to stay. The order rose from quiet trust and showed me the way. The cracks were never failures, they were breathing space where light could enter slowly and soften every edge. The story I kept revising learned how to end itself when I stopped asking why it broke and let it be what held. I see it now. It was always home. I understand. Fell into place. Fell into place. shoulders learn to drop. The mind stopped checking every door and finally stopped. The road does not require me to prove I've come this far. The fire keeps on burning without my watchful heart. No final step to measure, no vow I need renew. The moment doesn't ask me to be anything but true. Nothing left to do, nothing left to do. The river moves without my help, the sky stays blue. Nothing left to do, no effort to defend. I lay the wanting down at last and let it end. The body knows when it is safe to soften into rest. The breath grows wide and unafraid, no need to be its best. What's real remains when I am still, what's false dissolves away. I stop becoming something else and simply stay.
That was pretty good. Doesn't have to be exact, it just has to convey. It's a little harsh. I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. Except I don't like this, how bright it is right here. Okay, it's a little better.
Said enough to me. The echoes settle down. The day lays its long question softly on the ground. No voices asking anything. No answer waits in line. The quiet folds around my chest and holds me I don't disappear in stillness. I arrive at last. Nothing here is moving, and nothing needs to pass. Safe in the silence, safe in the silence. I am not alone in this. I am held by it, safe in the silence. No need to explain. The quiet knows my shape and calls me by my name. The stars don't rush the morning. The moon does not insist. The dark is not a threat to me. It is a gentle wrist. The noise falls off my shoulders. The leaves
I keep going back and forth.
What remains is wide and steady and breathes with ease. I am here. I am safe. Silence, silence holding me.
Good enough. Okay. It's good enough. I think this is subtle enough to convey the reflection. I don't know. All right, so tomorrow we'll do the shadow part of the reference. So I'll try to flatten this tonight so that tomorrow I won't have this, I'm hoping, but we'll see. I hope it doesn't ruin it. The shadow part is a little nerve-wracking because it's so subtle and so soft and so flat, like no texture. Okay, I will, what are we doing? Oh my god, one of my monitors is out. I had a power outage, like a glitch. And now everything's... My stupid monitor. I have to fix things. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, my eyeballs. This light is so glary. What am I doing? All right, let me shrink this down. There we go. Let me... like that. All right. So I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. The schedule's on the YouTube channel. Oh yeah, right now I'm streaming so many streams. I have the non-scheduled stream on dual, so there's a vertical and a horizontal, and then there's the scheduled stream that I streamed into also. I don't know, because YouTube doesn't make it accommodate to OBS's setup for streaming vertical. So on the vertical stream, I have my palette, I have my camera, me, and the painting and the reference image. But on YouTube, if you stream dual on the scheduled stream, RTMP, you know, putting in the key and the URL of the stream, if you do it that way, the vertical just cuts off the horizontal and just does the center. So all you see is the painting, which I don't want to do. I want you to see the palette, like, and if you have any questions about what I'm doing, you know, with the palette. That's why I like having that. And I like having my face on there too. Okay. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm on keto right now too. I've lost 16 pounds so far. I need to lose a lot, but maybe like a pound a week, that's good enough. All I'm doing is the meals, or what, I make my own food, but I'm just sticking to my diet, which is really, it's not soup, it's definitely not lean because I have plenty of fat. I even have a breve once a day as a treat. It's really not hard. But if you want to ask me about keto, at least how I do it, I just have simple rules. I will let you know. But yeah, I'm down to 16 pounds now, which is cool. It's a lot of fat. But I got a lot more to go. All right. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. What else do I need to say? Nothing else. 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. I will see you. All right.
Feeling widened past my mouth and took another way. What arose in me wasn't speaking. It wasn't. Oh, 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 yeah. Alarm at 6, same crack screen, coffee stain on your old blue jeans. Clock keeps asking why you still here. You take one more note to the mirror. Every doubt talks so loud. Every bill feels like a crowd, but your hand's still shaking. Time to something bigger in your mind. Keep the faith in your dreams when the world feels heavy at the seams. When it all falls apart, hold the picture in your heart. Keep the faith in your dreams, even when they laugh, when they leave, when the night feels too long. You're the one who proves it wrong, 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 wrong. Bus stop rain soaks your plan. You hum that line only you understand. Friends move on to the safer track. You feel that pull and you pull right back. Every never, every wait writes you off as coming late, but your fire doesn't check the time. It just burns